Welcome back to the frog bath. I wanted to say that nothing's been going on with the pond, but we've been away for a couple weeks and it looks like there was a power outage while we were gone or right before we left. The pond's pretty dark in color. The frogs are still happy. Intake bay completely full of string algae. Yeah, not great. So we're gonna take a water sample, see how everything's looking after a minimum of 2 weeks with absolutely zero filtration. And we'll take a look under the water and we'll turn everything back on and we'll see how it's going. First, the good news, the check valve held. So I still have water in my bay and in my pond and in my bog. All right, let's see what happens when we turn the pump back on. All right, that's good enough. Let's top it off. Definitely raking out the intake bay. That stuff has a funk, that kind of anaerobic decomposition funk that we do not want in our pond. There's been a lot more bugs around here, so when a system like this gets shut off for a couple of weeks, you notice. The question that I have is, how long is it going to take to recover it? All right, we're down here in the workshop. I have my master test kit and I have the water samples I took. So we're going to test those water samples and see what's going on. And then we're going to test the ones that I take in a few days after the whoopsie and see if the water quality improves at all. I mean, we don't even really know what the water quality is going to be after 2 weeks or so with the filter being off. So let's find out. pH first. Looks like a 7, maybe 7.2 to me. Pretty good. Let's test the ammonia now. That's the one I'm really worried about. It's looking pretty great, but it does take a while for that color to develop, so we'll check that in 5 minutes. And in the meantime, nitrite is next. Both of those looking pretty good so far. Still got a couple minutes left though. I'll start the nitrate test next. I know all y'all read your master test instructions, but you gotta shake the second bottle of nitrate or the test is garbage. So don't forget this step. Gotta shake the sample too. Read the instructions. That's a clear test, y'all. Even pH, no ammonia, no nitrite, very little nitrate. This is a good thing. Welcome back to the frog bath. It's like a day and a half later. And you can see everything's cleared up. Pretty much cleared up after a day. But the real question is, how's the water test look? It passes the taste test. We know that. Thank you, Bruin. Well, that is another clear test. So there you go. As far as the nitrates go, they're not actually 0, but they're quite low. They're somewhere between 0 and 5. The master test kit is great, but at low concentrations, it's very hard to test nitrate. So yeah, if you've got a natural pond and your filter goes out or your pump goes up for a little bit, it's probably good. It's worth noting my pond is not overstocked, so that has something to do with it as well. I don't know about you, but I am pleased and surprised with those results. I really thought that our water quality was going to take a hit, and it seems like it didn't. We definitely have an algae bloom, but if you watch any of our earlier videos, you know that I'm not going to do anything about that, and it's going to solve itself. We've had tons of rain, so lots of mulch and runoff into the pond, lots of organic matter entering the pond, but based on the water parameters, seems fine. Fish are happy, frogs are happy. I'm happy the filter's back on because now the water's clear. Anyway, keep it natural.